Bro, I don't even know what's happening. They just tweeted the freaking skill sets for Deku day one. It's not supposed to be tweeted, I don't think, until tomorrow. What are they doing? They've actually announced on Saturday, which is technically a day earlier or 2 days earlier than usual, the trailer, right, because of the stream. And now this came out early too. So very exciting stuff. We have the full official gameplay for Izuku Midoriya, 1-for-all, Gear Shift, Fajin Deku, no Black Whip, apparently on this kit. I just realized, yeah. But tonight, we're going to have fun. New to the channel, like and subscribe. It helps out a ton. We have a freaking blast ahead of us. Izuku Midoriya, 1-for-all, Quirk Skill Set Preview. Quirk Skill Set Alpha, Delaware, Smash, Air Blast. Swing your arm wide and release a shockwave in the air. The damage decreases, but recovers fast. Over here, we have the JP version. Where is it? This is the JP version. Introducing, again, Midoriya, blah, blah, blah. A long-range attack that unleashes a shockwave by swinging the arm widely. When used in midair, the attack, I'm guessing, decreases but transforms into a technique that can be unleashed quickly. Use it strategically, depending on the distance. Oh my god, it is 8 abilities technically. Yeah, the jump is different. When you jump by using it, it's an immediate hit, decreases the damage, but immediate. That's what they were meaning on the video when they were showing him jumping. Here you go. Take a look. I will loop it. The JP version unironically posted a higher quality one. So we'll check JP out. They posted 1920 by 1080. 1080p. They posted 720. Global is the one with the shaft, bro. Damn. Over here, though, taking a look. So this is 9 Quirk skill set. 9. Okay, level 9. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Over here. So you can see, it looks like, just to verify, when jumping, you can hit them twice. But when on the ground, does he only hit on the ground ever? No, so it takes a second to attack on the ground. In the air, he immediately attacks. If you take a second, though, you can get a stun off. So it's all up to you on how you want to play this one, yeah. And this is with activated, yes, this is now status of Quirk Skill 9, but this is with Fajin activated. Status of Quirk Skill 9, 5th gear overdrive. No, it's not, no, it's not Fajin activated. No, it's overdrive activated. So that's separate. And then he also activates Fajin, we saw that, right? He can activate both, so he activates that separately. Oh my god, it's gonna be such a complicated character. You can activate both of them, right? We saw that. So Izuku Midoriya, now Quirk Skill Set Preview Beta. Impact 45% Detroit Smash quintuple. While in 5th gear, Overdrive. Press again or hold during a dash to use. Leap up, dive down, and unleash 5 powerful punches that create shockwaves. We have the video here, but I want to show you the JP tweet first. As always, they provide more. Quirk skill set again, whatever. A high-speed rushing attack in the direction of aim. When in 5th gear, overdrive state, it transforms into an attack that leaps forward and dives down to deliver 5 powerful punches. Here we go. Let's loop. So dashes like that. He's a rapid 100%. He's a rapid 100%. 100%. Dude, just by how many movement abilities he has and then overdrive. Look at that. Bro. If that ain't a rapid, I don't know what is. I'm telling you. Because I think that we know that this is one of them, and we know that his Gamma also has movement. Correct? That's 2 movement abilities. So his Beta and Gamma have movement. And his special action is Fajin. Jeez, bro. And then it goes like this. So that's at level 9. You see these shockwaves around it. Now this is with overdrive. Bruh. So that's that. Now, this is the Gamma. Correct? I have the Gamma, yeah. So, Izuku Midoriya, 1-for-all, Quirk Skill Set Preview. Shift gears to increase move and attack speed. Additional inputs have added effects after 3 hits. Enter 5th gear, Overdrive. This is going to be complicated as hell, bro. I already know. This is the beta. We already talked about this. This is the Gamma. Second transmission, 5th, yeah. A technique that increases movement and attack speed after use, landing 3 ground-based melee attacks activates the 5th gear. It transforms into a technique that rapidly approaches the opponent and delivers a punch. So you have to land your melee attack. So after use, you land 3 ground-based melee attacks. So it'll get you in 2nd gear. Now landing 3 melee attacks gets you in 5th gear, and that turns you into overdrive. Now in overdrive, your other attacks will also scale because of that. So you only get variety if you can land melees, looks like. So let's see. Here we go. That's 2nd transmission. There we go. Yep, there we go. 2nd gear. Now he dashes in. Uses melees. 3rd gear, 4th gear. There, boom, overdrive. And now he's boosted. Attack speed and movement speed. So what's the point of Fajin? Right? I'll have to see what Fajin looks like then. Because that's separate then. And then over here, he can pummel like that. And that's just level 1, dog. That's just level 1, dog. This is level 9 now. So there we go, into 2nd gear. Now into freaking overdrive, okay? Lands that. Wow. So there you go. That's how it works. So basically, a technique that increases your movement speed and attack speed. So just by going into 2nd transmission, you've increased it or no? So just by going into it. This is the wrong attack. This is probably the wrong attack, yeah. So just by going into it. So this is spawns in. Now 2nd gear. Immediately has a boost. But then he's much faster, right? Clearly he's much faster. Right, you can see this is the running speed normal, so that's 100%. A little bit faster, but then in overdrive, bro's hauling. So overdrive, he gets further amplified. I'll be shocked if he's not rapid. He's rapid or technical, right? Because we have blue, we have red and yellow. I doubt he's support. What hero support other than annihilating the enemy? What hero support? So now that you have overdrive, you then go to his beta, and with his beta, you can then operate different attacks, right? That's confirmed. So while in only 5th gear overdrive, press again or hold the dash to use leap up, dive down. So in order to use what, Detroit quintuple, you need that? Let me see. I think it's quintuple, you need that. See, again, he's not in overdrive mode. Overdrive mode is blue status effect around him. So go into, now he's in blue. Now he can use this. So if you want to use this ability, you have to activate overdrive. Got to get overdrive into 5th gear. So you have to do 2nd transmission, get it into 5th gear. Then proceed to have overdrive procced, beta, and you can dunk. That's how that's going to work. And in the alpha, when it was showing it, what status effect did he have? Yeah, it was his 5th gear. So in that, you then also have a buff to this. Your attack speed, movement speed, everything is increased. So you see the difference. That's it normally. Took a second. This is in an overdrive. Much quicker to pump that second shot. So I don't know, man. I don't know. This is something else. Okay, that's just that. Now we have Fajin on the side. So that's all just this. Now Fajin on top of that. So let's go check a special action out. But for now, Alpha, Beta, Gamma, it's a bit more complicated, right? You have to land melee, so you have to incorporate every attack into the kit here. You gotta melee. And remember, some players play this game without the care to melee. They don't want to melee. So that's gonna be the big thing too. Can you get your melee off? And if you can't, you're losing out on part of the character. Right? You clearly are. So again, you have to 2nd transmission, now C overdrive, and then get your other stuff off here. Wow. That's kind of cool, bro. For Deku, that is a very, very well designed kit. Again, I know players are saying like it's rushed 100%. Deku does not look rushed in the slightest. This looks like they meant to release Deku. Maybe I could see AFO being rushed. I understand 100%, but not Deku, dude. He looks like he was he was ready to go. Okay, let's go to the special action. So here we go. We got the special action over here. Izuku Midoriya One for All special action preview. Special action smoke screen. Tap to create a smoke screen at your location. The smoke appears faint to you and allies. Vajin, or Vajin, however we'll say it. Hold to crouch and charge again. Vajin. Enhancing your jump, hold again to cancel the effect. Let's see the video over here now, full quality and everything. So here we go. Apparently, it's supposed to be more... So, you can see through it, but they can't see through it that well, right? That's the whole point of it. That was kind of cool attack, I can't lie, though. That's kind of cool, I can't lie. And then here we go. This increases his jump only. So, Vajin doesn't do anything else, it looks like. Because we saw... I thought it had movement speed. But I'm guessing that was just overdrive. Oh, my God. He did what? So he has smoke screen, right? Then Fajin, then overdrive activated already, right? And then dunked. And look at how high he jumped. Now imagine you have movement speed activated and you can jump that high. Imagine, dude, if he's not rapid, I'll be freaking thoroughly shocked. Yeah, it's only jump speed that Fajin gives, but it's still insane if you think about it. Right? Smoke screen. Fajin afterwards, and apply. If you had overdrive applied, or will apply overdrive, how much movement speed do you get? The GP version of the tweet has the higher quality video and maybe the better translations, introducing obviously the special action smoke screen and power burst, which is Fajin. It's a technique to create a smoke screen on the spot to conceal yourself. A technique that enhances your jumping ability combined with other quirk techniques to outwit and battle your opponents. So here we go. This is the full video. Now we can zoom in a little bit. Let's see. Like, nah, that should be good. There we go. So you can see, first off, his aim ability looks super cool. That's not normal Deku, right? Normal Deku puts his hand out, so his aim ability is completely changed. Everything's changed about the character. And you kind of see it's very hard to see through it. So remember, what an enemy's seeing. And not seeing much. So it's going to be... Whatever it is, he's going to be... If you look at his abilities, too, he's a very team-based character. A lot of AoE, a lot of stuff like that. Sadly, the biggest L of the season is you're not going to get a tournament. I'm very curious if Deku will be in that tournament, because I think you saw with this tournament, right? You didn't see many endeavors, and if you did see an assault endeavor, he died very quickly. You saw more strike kendos, because we know strike kendo is a very competitive character. You saw a bunch of tech Mirios, you saw a bunch of monomas. Those were characters that can do it. Whatever it was, Endeavor did lack a few things, but yes, he's very annoying to play against. There's no doubt about that. But again, in certain situations in that level, what happened? But I think with Deku, with how much he provides and how many abilities he has, and the sheer speed of the character, I would have loved to see if he made it into the tournaments and such. And if at that level, right, was he able to be, would he be able to be competition and such? But he looks sick, dude. I don't care what anybody has to say. This has to be one of the coolest characters, bro. Just the sheer amount of abilities is insane. So let's do one last look through, and then we can end the video here. But pretty much the alpha jumping makes it cast faster. On the bottom there, it does more damage, but it takes more time to charge. Over here again, same way. If you activate overdrive, every ability is buffed. If in overdrive, over there you take a look, faster to cast, and faster to cast is there as well. More damage as well, apparently, right? Attack and movement speed, right? Or is it boost attack and damage? No. Dive down. It's this one. No, it's not this one either. I have the JP version. They said it correctly. So this is smoke screen. There we go. It is attack and movement speed. So they're attack and movement speed, which means you attack faster. So not damage. You don't get a buff of damage. That's there. Yeah. And then this is, again, his beta now. So this is beta. Standard. Activates. It's still very AoE. If you were to look at it, very AoE. So if you are not the best at aiming, still this is a very easy character to use. You saw how big his alpha hitbox is. And over here just dashes in the direction and hits them. Yeah. And then over here with this, you just jump into the sky and then pummel, bro. Wow. I wonder, they're not gonna tweet all for one tomorrow, are they? They might actually, maybe. Because what are they tweeting tomorrow? Or are they just gonna... Because maintenance tweet hasn't even come out yet. Maintenance tweet comes out tomorrow. So maybe they tweet over one's abilities, or maybe Hawks's? Or some other tweets planned for tomorrow. Collab, maybe. Could be that. There you go. So that's that one. And then last but not least over here, this was the Gamma. So again, oh, sorry, that's not it. This was the Gamma. That's not it either. I downloaded the video, but now I lost the video. It's this one then. Here we go. So again, he goes in, activates second transmission. Goes in, now you have to deal melee attacks. You have to. So there we go, goes into overdrive now with this, right? Boom, 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 overdrive. Movement speed, attack speed up. Consider adding fudge into that. Jump up too. So you have jump, you have movement speed, you have attack speed, all of that in one. So you are with alpha combined, a moving target. With beta combined, a diving target. With gamma combined, a monster of a target. Yeah, that's what you have here. That's genuinely what you have here. So I don't even know. Before going into battle, go into overdrive. Because remember, is it hard to apply overdrive? No, because you get movement speed just by going into second transmission. And then further that because of overdrive. Correct? Yeah. Alright. Take care, have fun. That's been it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. That is your full Deku quirk skill set. Or no, character release. What am I doing? Character. Yeah.